In 1962, Topps released the infamous trading card series Mars Attacks, which, despite being made for kids, were pretty brutal, and not a little controversial. In 1988, Topps wanted to recapture that B-movie magic and created a spiritual successor called Dinosaurs Attack. Now, you didn't know this about trading cards, but when you have a full set of certain series, they tell a complete story. Yes, it's true. Good thing I was here to teach you that. But what was the story of Dinosaurs Attack? Well, like all great stories, it began with a foreword. 100 million years into the future they came, swept through time by an accident of science. Can the human race survive? Or will these towering monarchs from the dawn of creation once again inherit the earth? This time, for all time. The ultimate nightmare is now a reality. Dinosaurs Attack. So there's this experiment in space called the Time Scanner, which will allow scientists to shoot a beam at Earth and display anything from the past on a big screen. Nothing in Earth's history has ever been as rad as dinosaur times, so naturally that's the first place they look. And then it all goes wrong. Explosions, panic, and some eyes appear on the view screen, which I'm not sure I trust. Shortly thereafter, dinosaurs begin to materialize all over modern-day 1980s Earth, which is typical. The first of the gorier cards give the target audience exactly what they want: a dinosaur eating a teacher and her students, while they were being taught that dinosaurs are extinct. Nice try, lady, but not today. The back of the card says the surviving students have been excused from this assignment, which I found very funny. What I don't find funny is seeing those beautiful boys in blue who only ever wanted to keep the people safe getting gunged in their own precinct. These beasts don't respect the law, but at least they respect our democratically elected officials, right? Wrong. It's a DC Holocaust, folks. Dinosaurs Attacks certainly doesn't mince its words, but it does mince your congressman. On the back, there's a joke about a Texan senator who thought the dinosaurs were an Eastern liberal hoax. 1988 these were made. We all know that unwritten rule. You can lay waste to millions, but never show an animal getting hurt and everyone gets to go home feeling happy. Well, fuck you, here's a dog getting stomped on in front of a little girl. A throwback to the original 1962 Mars Attacks card, Destroying a Dog, which I think we can all agree is horrible. Don't worry, I'm not going to go through every single card, but I do have to show you this bride and groom getting gored by a triceratops. And the back being a blood-splattered wedding invitation instead of a news report. Just a great touch. This is another one I can't skip, which is a shame because now I have to try and say Parasaurolophus out loud. But look at this. Absolutely vile. And before you call it scientifically inaccurate, all these children had leaves and twigs in their pockets, so they paid the price. Every pack of Dinosaurs Attack cards came with gum and a sticker too, and one of those stickers features a Parasaurolophus tucking into a baby. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Slap that on your pencil case. Why not? It certainly makes a statement. Oh, and an unexpected tidbit. One of the artists for the stickers was the voice actor for Dr. Kleiner, the scientist in Half-Life who tells everyone to shag fast.
For those so inclined, now would be an excellent time for procreation.
You know when you go into an art gallery and someone scoffs at every piece saying, "That's not real art," through their upturned noses? This is what they want to see hanging on walls instead. And maybe they're onto something. Children hate to be looked down on, and Dinosaurs Attack respects them enough to depict them blowing a Ceratosaurus's guts out of its own back with a rocket launcher. I really do love these cards. If I had seen this as a child, it would have stuck with me forever. I know I'd have been hiding this one from adults like it was a photo of Mariah Carey cut out of a newspaper. Anyway, here's a dinosaur eating a lion's brains and a chimp getting pinched real hard. This might be the best card in the deck. Just a fantastic piece of artwork. On the back it says the statue was rudely attacked and describes Lady Liberty as having a smug expression. I don't know, is this smug? It does look a little like someone going, "Am I really watching a guy talking about bubblegum cards?" Which is such a lousy attitude, you know? Especially when we're almost done with the story bit and there is a different bit coming up, you know? If you could just fucking relax. Now, once you've destroyed all the world's most famous landmarks, what's next? Why, you start killing dorks, of course, including Art Spiegelman, who wrongly tried to elevate comics as a meaningful art form. Sorry, buddy, the dinosaurs don't agree. Card 41, Entombed, earns both its exclamation marks as it depicts a T-Rex materializing in the same place as a camper, causing their atoms to fuse. How grim is this? He's even shot by his best friend as a favor. Meanwhile, Dr. Thorne has completed the calculations that will send these monsters back to their own time. But before he can hit the enter key, an evil hand emerges from the time scanner and grabs him. The big baddie is revealed and it's Satan, as usual. But they don't say Satan, of course, because, after all, this is for children. Thorne begs his assistant Helen, who has great earrings, to hit the enter key even if it means he'll be killed. And she does. The dinosaurs aren't just sent back, they're ripped from our time so suddenly that they're torn apart in the process. Hats off to Dinosaurs Attack for not letting a happy ending get in the way of some last-minute bloodshed. I mean, for goodness sake. So the world has been saved, but what about poor Dr. Thorne? Well, it's easy to say, can you believe they made these for kids? In response to practically any one of these cards, but Jesus. Was I really supposed to blue tack this to my bedroom wall in between a Lego poster and the Sonic and Knuckles logo? Chill out, kids. There'll be plenty of time to worry about saying farewell to your wife as you're enveloped in a hellfire when you're older, okay? Anyway, the station explodes and the survivors begin to rebuild. Now, brace yourselves for this. On the back of the final card, it says, "How ironic. Through Timescan, Elias and I hoped to learn why the dinosaurs were wiped out of existence 65 million years ago. Well, we finally discovered what annihilated them. We did." End of story. So there you go. In a time loop twist, we killed the dinosaurs. And hey, it could still happen. Now I know what you're thinking. A story that good should have been a movie. Well, Joe Dante was considering it, and stop-motion legend Will Vinton was attached. Tim Burton was also gearing up to make a Dinosaurs Attack movie, but once Jurassic Park released, plans changed. Not wanting to be overshadowed by Spielberg's runaway hit, Burton made a Mars Attacks film instead, which ended up being overshadowed by Independence Day. This Burton freak just cannot catch a break. No studio wanted to make a dinosaur film at a time when everyone was only going to compare it unfavourably to Jurassic Park, which is understandable. But I hate that we were denied an opportunity to see a tornado of dinosaur guts travelling through time. Thanks a bunch, Spielberg. A film about a fish? Grow up. Topps also pitched a Saturday morning cartoon version of Dinosaurs Attack, which didn't pan out, so eventually they settled for a 3-part comic, which was cancelled after the first issue. Just how spoiled were kids in 1991 that this wasn't selling like Coca-Cola yo-yos? The comic was eventually completed by IDW in 2014, but it costs a fortune now, so we won't be looking at that today. I did find the original comic on eBay for only €7, as well as some unopened packs of Dinosaurs Attack cards. But those weren't the only cards that caught my eye. So, to help me open these mystery packs and to make this video about trading cards briefly more visually interesting, I wrangled Guy Woodward, the king of cards, and Richie Morgan, who likes NEL shite. First up, Dune cards from 1984. I had to go for the Baron wrapper because it's still so funny to me that someone was tasked with making children's tie-in products for this.
It comes with bubblegum.
I know.
Will that still be safe?
Arrakis bubblegum.
Try new tropical Razzles.
I want to keep the paper good though.
I know, the paper is nice. Oh, this has never been opened. 40 years. 40?
Oh.
Oh, what's going on? What have we got?
Fine.
Oh my god, the bubblegum looks... Say it.
Yeah, up a bit.
It's pink.
It's fucking snap. There's a bit stuck to Sting's head.
I think it's Sting's head.
What? It's a Sting sticker.
A stinker. Oh.
Paul and Jessica run from a worm like that.
If you knew nothing about Dune, and that's the first thing you see
That'd be great on like...
That's probably worth money.
on a BMX.
Sting's still good. Sting's no like fucked his career or anything.
No. The biggest thing that ever the biggest thing that ever happened to Sting, reputation-wise, is everybody found out he liked to shag for ages.
Shag for a long time.
And who's...
There's no coming back from that.
How embarrassing. There's the Emperor. I sit on the throne. I don't remember what he sounds like.
That's typical Emperor power, isn't it?
They're always like that. Hey!
Yeah, it's a big man.
And there's the Fremen. Remember all your favourite...
Love the Fremen.
All your favourite Fremen?
Who's your favourite Fremen?
You wouldn't know.
Next, the Dinosaurs Attack cards you get by mistake when you send your gran out to buy them for you.
Is it just called Baby? Oh, it's stained it.
Oh, no.
There's like a stain where the other bit was. Wait, where is the other bit?
It's in there.
Oh, good.
It looks like a strip of honking bacon.
Will anyone have a bit of gum?
No.
How old is that?
It's like one of those YouTubers that's like, oh, they ate a funny thing and then they fucking done it. We'll start with a sticker.
Yeah, an iconic baby sticker.
It's a shoe?
Oh, fuck off, man.
What is that?
Oh, no, wait.
That's a little better.
That's like part of a larger picture.
It's like
a catchphrase.
I was going to say it's a catchphrase. Oh, so he's made friends with an elephant.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my god.
What is Baby?
Unfortunately, when you show the King of Cards some 40-year-old gum, he cannot resist.
Oh, guy, no, don't. Take your life. No, guy.
Oh, no, it's not worth it. It's
alright.
Oh, not especially the one from Baby as well.
Guy, you need to get to a doctor.
It crumbled into dust.
Oh.
There was nothing chewy. That was crumbling gum.
Crumbling gum.
I've just got a handful of it now.
Whoa.
I've just got a handful of this.
Hold on.
But wait, I've got a tissue. I've got a tissue in my pocket because I knew this was going to happen.
Please don't panic. Guy will be fine. The wrapper did not include a sell-by date for the gum, so presumably it stays fresh forever and tastes as good today as it did in 1985. But enough messing around with renal papillary necrosis. It's time for the main event.
That's the real shit.
Dinosaurs Attack.
Is this
fucking dinosaurs arse about with an elephant.
Young man being killed.
That's horrible.
The truth about Tyrannosaurus. Oh, these.
That's like proper facts about what's happening.
Yeah.
Look at all this detail. This is good shit.
Tyrannosaurs could eat up to 15 skaters a year.
Oh,
That's the main one that I know so well. Nuptial Nightmare. Oh!
And the bag.
That's the wedding reception thing on the back. That's fucking sweet.
It's a blood-splattered wedding invite.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Wedding reception at 2:30, Daffodil Club, Morning Glory Road, Pinewood Landing, Long Island.
Morning Glory Road.
Little kids getting this. Isn't that fun?
Waynes love that, man.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Like, remember all the science kits that were like, freak your sister out. She eats this. It's
Eat a
slime.
gummy shite.
Blue water, savage death.
What a way to go. While we're here, we should open one more pack just for fun. And what's more fun than The Simpsons?
I love a lot of things about this.
Is this a dynamic card?
This looks like this is like season 1 by the looks of it.
These are when the Simpsons still looked kind of horrible. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It is like that off model.
It's great.
But no, look,
I love it.
Are they all in TV screens?
Aye.
Nice.
Yep.
Is that what makes them dynamic?
Look at the fucking state of Homer.
Homer was once mistaken for A. Fred Flintstone, B. Krusty the Clown, C. Yosemite Sam, or D. Bigfoot. Now,
I remember.
we now know there's 2 answers to this question, but when this card came out...
Aye, right enough. Oh, shit.
And now they use this as, like, springboards for new episodes. It's like,
Get
we
the
haven't
Topps
done all
cards out,
these.
maybe we can come up with something.
He was mistaken for Yosemite Sam, obviously.
Do you remember when they were like the family that Mambo's together, stays together? Do you remember that? When they all looked horrendous. Look at Maggie. Look at the fucking state of Maggie. She looks like she got run over by the fucking car.
Let me see.
It looks like they're dancing and she's just crawled out from underneath it.
Oh. This is so bootleg.
Somebody drew these in their garage and then just sent them
They've
in.
all got Matt Groening's signature on the bottom.
Aye, his... what is the proportion? What's happening?
Both my lovely assistants selected their favourite cards to take home, and I thanked them for their time, patience, and assurances that no legal action would be taken should the worst happen. Dinosaurs Attack still pops up now and then, but seems destined to live in the shadow of both Mars Attacks and Jurassic Park. That's 2 shadows at once, very hard to escape from. Incidentally, it was the Topps Jurassic Park book where I first learned about Dinosaurs Attack. These Topps books are really nicely put together, and the Mars Attacks one is particularly good. I just hope someday Dinosaurs Attack gets one too, but I won't hold my breath considering you can still buy a full set of these cards for €25, but a full set of Mars Attacks cards would cost you over €25,000. Not hard to see why they'd make a book of one, but not the other. One fun thing I learned from these books, Topps released Mars Attacks under the company name Bubbles Inc., which they'd do whenever they wanted to release controversial cards and be like, wow, who made these, if there was legal trouble later on. I guess you could do that easily enough pre-internet. But when did this practice begin? What were the first cards spicy enough to make Topps want to keep their name off the wrapper? Well, in 1956 there was this guy called Elvis, and frankly your grandparents couldn't be trusted with small blurry photos of him. He was sort of the Itachi Uchiha of his day. Society simply wasn't ready. Mars Attacks and Jurassic Park are 2 of my favourite things, and Dinosaurs Attack is a perfect marriage of both. Of course I love it. And because it embraces the fact that it is ultimately schlock, it really delights with how grim, funny, and surprisingly clever and well put together it all is. I can only hope that 65 million years after we're extinct, our time on Earth is commemorated just like this.
It crumbled into dust.